Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to go over my March goals. I will be using my 2023 Powersheets Goal Planner from Cultivate What Matters. I am using the Makse planner. I use that more of like a journal to document like my triggers to eat and stuff like that, and also how I'm feeling for the day. So it is getting used. It's just not going to be part of this video, but we'll see at the end, right? Because I don't know right now. All right, so I want to go ahead and apologize to you guys that I couldn't get this up to you guys Thursday when I meant to, but my internet went out again, and it had been out. I think it was like Tuesday night, went all the way into Friday, so I had to get a new modem, and so I'm recording this after work and everything. And I'm in my workout clothes because as soon as I get this recorded, gotta get it to start saving. And I need to work out. I still have like day 3 of my HIIT workout. Yikes, I hurt so bad. I don't even know how to describe it. I hurt. All right, let's jump right into this. So we're going to start with the monthly review, and we're going to start with the gratitude. I'm thankful for my body and that I'm pain free. That was one of the biggest things that I achieved this month is no pain in my hip. Good things. So the first thing that was good this month, I finished my second agile class. I lost some weight this month. I spent time with my sons and we meal prepped all month. So it was really good month, a really successful month through working out, and everything really helped with me feeling overwhelmed and everything when everything's coming at me all at once. So I feel really good about that. Goals that are growing well. So, one of my goals for the year was to read 14 books. And so I read 3 books this month. So, I took a lot of time to just focus on myself and do some things for my entertainment and just to relax. Health and wellness, I did yoga every day. No hip pain. I'm super stoked about that. And meditation. I meditated every day and I lost 5.3 pounds. Y'all know my goal was 5 pounds, so I kind of went a little over. Woo-hoo. I did it. What's not working? Oh, I have to go into the career bucket. You guys know I wanted to study and take my POPM exam this year, but I did not study at all. And I honestly have no regrets. What I read or listened to. I have an inspiration playlist on my phone, so I listen to that. I also watched The Beauty Shop. I believe I was watching on Amazon Prime. I also watched Megan with the Boys. Yeah, that was something else. What I read, Girl Lose the Y'all know the weight. The book I told y'all about last month that I was going to read. I did read it. The prompts were really good. I think it was like mind, body, and spirit was the way the book was broken down into those 3 uh, parts, and everything was cool. But when you got to the parts where you needed to click on the links that were on her site, they took you to the homepage, but not to the details and stuff behind some of the stuff that she had in there. So I never got to dig down. So it was some concepts needed a little bit more, but you couldn't get to it. So that was one of the, I think if I had to say something was frustrating about that book, it was that no matter what I did, I made sure I tried to use it on my laptop, my iPad, my phone. It never worked. So I was just like, okay, maybe they redesigned the site and forgot about the book. I don't know. I also read Service for Two and Do Not Disturb. And so those were both like fiction books. And so that was just for my entertainment. And so I thoroughly enjoyed the both of them. I think I'm reading book 3 in the series of that now. My favorite memories for the month, cooking with my sons, just hanging out, being goofy, and being able to move through my yoga sequence. It is not a long yoga sequence. I want to say it is a feel good flow yoga, and it's really 5 minutes. And Fitbit, it looks like it's about 8 minutes, but it's really only five. And I can actually move through each piece of it. I'm not good at planks or anything like that because I have very weak wrist and stuff like that. So I'm able to do it. And so I've been building up. It helped because at first I was just falling flat on my face. Well, not necessarily falling, but when you just kind of need to take a break. That was me. I was taking breaks, lots of them, but now I don't need any breaks. For to prepare well for March, my important to dos is I got to do my Q2 planning for my Etsy shop. I need to finish my tax prep because y'all know I'm waiting until April 15th before I file them. Don't judge me. And then I have my dentist appointment this month. I need to also schedule an eye appointment. I got to get that taken care of. I'm excited for a break. I need a break. I think I may take a day off or so this month. I'm starting a kitchen garden. I'm growing romaine lettuce in my kitchen. On my mind, getting some rest and a protective hairstyle. So I work out so much and I need to be able to wash my hair frequently, but I don't need to have to blow it out and all that other stuff like that. So I'm thinking about braiding it down and putting in some crochet braids. Or, yeah, I think I may do that because I know I'm tender-headed. I don't like other people braiding my hair. They braid too tight. I'm hopeful that I will continue to be pain free. So I'm gonna keep the yoga going and keep the walking going and, take care of myself. I'm saying no to bad vibes. I'm saying yes to positive experiences. Okay, so for my calendar, you're gonna see that I'm logging some appointments. I think I'm gonna log my study sessions and my Q2 planning on Saturdays. Also, I need to come back and get back to because I still have to organize the pantry and then I need to start doing some yard work. So that's probably going to go on here too to log in and schedule the days that I'm actually going to do each of these activities. I did really well with the living room. So the living room looks good. I had 6 boxes in the living room that had not been unpacked. So that was almost a year and the boxes were still there. So they're officially unpacked. I have 2 boxes that need to go to the Goodwill, but they're not full. And so I need to take care of that in here. I need to make sure that I go into my room and see if there's anything else I need to give away and take everything to the Goodwill. But I'm going to log all of that stuff right here on this calendar spread that you're seeing right now. And then I also have pulled out some old Happy Planner stickers and stuck them in here so that way I can use those up because I have too many, I got too much of everything, right? All right, so I did my brainstorm for the month, and as I came up with the ideas, that is what is going to be on my tending list. So, my encouraging words for the month of March is to keep promises made to yourself. And really, I'm talking to myself, not really to anyone else. My priority is my health and wellness. And it's kind of strange when I think about keeping promises to myself, is that the first person I'll break the promise to is me. I made these goals for myself and it's for my well-being, and when I don't achieve them, I'm not hurting anybody but myself, and so that kind of hit home, and that's why I chose those as my encouraging words. My monthly action items, I want to say 1,000 for my taxes, and this is a stretch goal for the emergency fund. I want to save another 1,000 for that, but I'm gonna try. It's gonna take some savings and stuff, and I hope the weather stops acting goofy and stuff because it's been raining like crazy and wind and all of that. I also want to lose another 5 pounds. I got the 5 pounds to lose, so I want to go and hit another 5 again. I also want to read 2 books, and I think I'm going to share it either on my community wall or on IG. The one of the books that I'm going to read is called Tight Hip Twisted Core. I got a hip flexor release ball to help with that muscle, but that muscle causes pain in my lower back, my hip, and all the way down to my knee. And I haven't had any of that. I can sit up, get out of the bed real quick, and all this other stuff, and I have any cramps or anything that I've been experiencing lately. So yeah, that I'm going to make sure I read that. And I also got some restorative yoga cards for beginners. I use my Chase reward points. So yeah, you're not going to see this coming out of any budget items or anything like that. I had got an email from Chase about my reward points. And so I looked, I'm like, what does this convert to? And where can I use it? You think I would know that kind of stuff. But when I looked into it, I could use it on Amazon. And so I was like, holy crap, I got a lot of points. So I'm going to get some stuff that I actually could need, use and want. So The next thing is 26 no spend days. I want to make sure I get those, grow my YouTube by 30 subscribers. And last month I actually achieved it. So thank y'all so much for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate y'all so much because this year I want to get to 4,000 subscribers. It would be nice if I can get to 5,000, but I'm going to go for 4,000. Okay, so my weekly action items. I want to complete 16 miles a week, and that's my minimum per week because my goal for the month is to get somewhere between 64 miles and 74. I want to get somewhere in between there, get my sweet spot. I want to do my yard work every week. I think working in the yard is so relaxing for me. So I want to get back out there. I got to put down the little granules that you have to put down for the bugs and everything. So I need to start working on that and then just start prettyfying everything back up the way I had it before it got cold. I also want to just work on my pantry. I think I'm gonna work in sections in there and just kind of get that organized. And I want to post to IG once a week. I need to work out 3 times per week. Now, working out 3 times per week, it does not correlate to the walking that you'll see in my daily action items. This is when I do something other than walk. So like right now I'm doing HIIT workouts. And so I think I may pick another strength training workout as I move forward. Also, I want to study 2 times per week. I know I only documented 2 weeks worth of studying. I want to add to that, but I need to see what days are coming up. We got a new iteration starting on Wednesday at work. So this is going to be, I finished this whole one. I've been running everything by myself. So I'll get the feel for all the things. All right, so daily action items. I am committed to logging my food every day. That makes the biggest difference for me because you guys know I like to eat a lot of salty things, a lot of carby things. And I love my cashews and stuff, but all of those things really it's a lot of empty calories and stuff. And so I need to make sure I log what I eat. So I make sure I weigh everything out. And because the logging of the food causes me to weigh the food, if that makes sense. So that way I'm not overeating inadvertently. Also, take my vitamins every day. That has helped with my energy level, as well as being able to drop some weight and lose. I think I've lost like a half an inch off my waist so far, and half off my legs, my thighs. I haven't measured my arms, but yeah. So it's slowly but surely coming off. 64 ounces of water per day, and that's just my min. Normally, I'm between 64 and 74 now when it comes to the water. Weigh in every day. So no matter what, if it's a bad eating day, if I, snacked a little bit too much, it doesn't matter if I'm sore, I have to get on the scale and just report in. It's not that bad. Normally it corrects itself in a couple of days. So it's like knowing the patterns and just getting up there and doing it every month and just facing that little truth for the day, right? And so the next thing I have is to do yoga every day. So that 5 minute sequence is actually enough to keep me from hurting, and just I just feel so much better and I feel so much stronger that I can do a plank without modifying a plank. I've always been a plank cheater. And then I want to meditate daily, and I'm going to walk daily. The walking has helped my mood too. I walk 30 minutes in the morning. I walk 30 minutes after work. And so that's why you guys see me stressed out right now, because it's like as soon as I get off of here and it starts to say I'm going outside, then I'll come back in and then I'll edit. It's also one of the reasons why I want to get a treadmill, so I don't have to wait between rain and everything like that. Nothing to do with the weather. I can always walk. So I think I'll be able to add with my loss from January, which was only like 1.5. And then in February, 5.3. So that's a total of like 6.8 for the year. I'll be able to add $68 to that jar. And so I am super stoked about that because that gets me a little bit closer to being able to get that treadmill that I want. So that is everything. And I apologize if I feel like I'm rushing or whatever, but I really am just so excited to get my goals down on paper. So it's kind of like my marching orders for all the things and not just money. I know you guys told me when I got out of debt, y'all were like, if you can get out of debt, then you can lose weight. But I think I could be more disciplined with my money than I can be with my food. And so I did talk about a book. And so I want to show you guys here at the end of this video. So if you just wanted to see the goals and you're just like, oh, I don't want to see all that, then this is I'll see y'all later. How y'all doing? Bye, y'all. But these were the cards I got. I got these off of Amazon, and it's restorative yoga cards for beginners. And so I can learn some poses. So when I'm doing some meditation, I can also help stretch my hips at the same time and practice breathing into and all these things that I'm learning how to do to stay calm and to stay centered. I cannot tell you guys how calm I feel. Like even when things are going bad, it's not like it was before. I thank you. But I'm so glad I committed to this. And so yeah, this is part of why I need to keep these promises to myself, because this is not about impressing anybody else. This is really about my health and everything else. But the next thing I was talking about. So this I just happened to be looking for a book on Amazon, and it's called Tight Hip, Twisted Core, and it's the key to unresolved pain. And I just happened to tell my coworker, because he's the person who created my running schedule when I was going to run a St. Jude half. He created my whole schedule. Didn't know he had hip pain too. And he understood exactly what I was talking about because he's been experiencing it, and his wife. So he's going to get this for them. But I'm going to read this book and try to work on finding what I need to do to fix what's going on with my hip. And I know I got to do some clamshells and some other stuff, but it has some really good, I hope y'all can see that, illustrations in here to help you understand like what's going on with the body and stuff. And I'm just turning to some random pages because the piriformis is where I have the most problem. And I also have the issue where when they did my x-ray at the chiropractor, that my right hip was higher than my left hip. And so they were pointing it out. And so I believe this, along with this ball, and let me get that out of here. So I'm not trying to get y'all to go buy some stuff, but just let y'all see what I bought. And technically you didn't buy it. Well, I don't know how that worked, but this is with my points, but it's this ball. And I wish I had it over here. I don't know where I moved it, but normally when I get knots in my shoulder, I have a lacrosse ball that I will put behind me, and I'll roll up and down on the wall and then try to hold it there for like 1 second so the muscle will release. And there's something with this that all of this together will help realign my hips and everything, and to help that muscle when it does that. It just tightens up out of nowhere. And I'm not saying that it's related to running. It's just these runners, I know they have the same problem. I think mine may have predated that. And you guys know I had a partial hysterectomy where I had to have my uterus removed, and I had a huge fibroid on it. It was the fibroid itself was the size of a small orange, and it had twisted and pulled the tendons and stuff attached to my hip. So I had problems before I got into running, just to let y'all know that. And I also had got a hip resistance band here. And so I had to order those two. All three items were separate, and then including the yoga card. So I'm hoping that this little combo would be something that I could do as far as like the strength training and the stretching and getting everything together. And so that way, as I move more into like cardio and I start to go from just walking, because I'm figuring out that if I slow myself down, walk, I can deal with what's going on with my body and when my body is starting to change and I'm in pain. So that's it. Wanted to share those little items with you guys, and I'll make sure I upload a picture to IG just in case y'all want to see it. But and then I'll kind of let y'all know how it goes. But the yoga itself has stopped all the pain though. But if y'all lasted through all of this, Thank y'all so much for watching. I still, once again, I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. I did not predict that my modem, will need to be turned back into Comcast, and I had to get a new one. And I mean, it was a horrible, horrible set of circumstances. And my editor is online, so the tool that I use is a web-based tool. But to upload the videos from me writing in my planner, and this is just using my laptop camera to record, it couldn't take that video and upload it, couldn't stay connected to my hotspot using my phone, even though my work computer could. I didn't want to use that computer to do this one. I didn't know if it would react the same way. I could do my job, but I'm not recording or using a camera or anything like that. And we don't know if any tattlers are on my on my work machine, so I don't put anything personal on that laptop. So, but anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know what your goals are. What are your encouraging words for yourself for the month? And I am committed to keeping the promises that I made to myself. I'm going to keep saying that because I can't believe I lost 5 pounds in 1 month. I normally struggle so much. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys again. I'm not sure when I want to get this up. Hopefully, I can get this up to you on Saturday. I'll talk to you guys again on Sunday. Y'all have a super fantastic day. Bye.